Like, a little big than a bitch. It's the Reflector, here to speak on the whole dilemma with, you know, parents, grandparents, and then their kids or their kids. So their grandchildren and the mom and dad's kids and all of that right now, right? I'm gonna tell y'all here right now. I always said that, you know, I don't want no kids because you bringing them into hell. All right, I've been saying that since I was little. Now, the world, now that I'm going through it, it really wasn't even that bad back then, really. The only thing that was going on was it was like a, it was like a battle between spirituality, realness, and I guess conspiracies versus like the regular norm. So it was almost like it was too like fluctuated kind of at one point as far as like, uh, you know, like 2000s through like 2015. It was kind of like everybody was trying to change, but they didn't quite have a starting point to even know how to because we wasn't taught. So, like I said back then, okay, this is why I'm here. You feel me? People like us from 999, from the 99, okay, 1999, and then they got the 2000 babies. We really the biggest pioneers. The 1998s swept up under the current. 1997 swept up under the current. I mean, they probably the ones that got jobs and shit and kids and everything that all established already now though. And if not, they just single, just trying to work hard. You know what I'm saying? I know how I go, but that shit look pretty. So anyway, but I'm talking about now because you know when I'm growing up, it's gonna be what is it 2026? So this is where the world is just terrible. There's nobody got answers. Everybody talking circles around everything. Our leaders, and that can be your own boss, that can be your own parents, your grandparents, who you grew up with, who you looked up to. Those people are being phony, right? And it don't mean phony as a person, like their spirit itself. No, it's the choices that their spirit allowed and that they kind of built and joined together and accumulated energy where it's their aura now, or it's a part of their aura. So a lot of people need to understand like what they put into based on what they were going through, which was really pretty shallow if you ask me. It was just pretty much y'all just get a job and work it and then get kids. And then y'all got handed these loans for houses and shit. So like y'all look, y'all older generation, y'all gotta chill out with that working hard shit. But like y'all just did it because y'all did it. But anyway, so like yeah, so this is just me reflecting on how I always thought that I wouldn't even want kids. Now, for the people that's older, that's in their 20s, so you got parents that most likely are around 40, 42 to about 52, around there, right? These people are going through a conundrum of like, damn, like this shit can't be this hard, like to live in the world. Like, is it me? Type of shit. Like this, all 20-year-olds is questioning this shit. Now, if you establish because you got family, got put on, or shit, you just got a good job, cool. Man, who this troll up in here? You flunked out. I can't even read your name, nigga. But yeah, bring more people if that's what you bring more people. Y'all need to hear the message. Well, let's be like a pastor, flunked out as pastors. But yeah, so like a lot of times now, parents they raise, you know what I'm saying, according to how they got raised. But they're trying to start from that point, but trying to take it a different direction. So that's like you going to the same playground, but you just doing the procedure different. So it's like, and then a lot of these people never actually like knew themselves though. So they were just like chasing something. They were always grabbing. So anytime a person's doing that for so long, they don't have no true they don't have no true advice for themselves from what they went through. And if they do, it's only like talking about some shit they probably witnessed, but they didn't really say how they felt. If they do, they just gonna use phrases that the world used when somebody died or when something happens, something, you know. So it's not really giving you a good idea. So this is just one little example. I'm just basically telling you they didn't really know nothing. So then they trying to coach somebody else when they don't. It's like the blind leading the blind, right? So anytime they didn't do shit, they had a kid that's theirs, they're gonna have expectations based on how they're raising them because they feel like they did better than their parents. Let's not lie, bro. All these parents that was their parents, they always say, well, you're better off than how I got raised, or it was more strict back then, or all this dumb shit, right? So this is them just falling under it as if they can't think. And it was all based on some, some British ass England concept about the parent. You listen to the parent and you don't ever say nothing back to him. Whole time it's just a human. See, this is when we get under the God concept, where it's like you don't question God then, right? I'm not saying rebel. I'm saying like this, and I'm talking about their God. But you don't question this goddamn American God, right? This money God, right? So why don't you fucking ask them goddamn questions? See, that's how you know that this is the concept that keeps people lower in reality. So your parents, you're not gonna say nothing, or you feel like it's gonna be like a fight. And don't get me wrong, your parents think this shit too. They be like, nah, you better not say nothing because I didn't say nothing, right? So then it'll end up being an expectation battle, and also like they won't even explain to you shit. So it's almost like you growing up by yourself with somebody talking in your ear to get you to do a certain direction, but they never did it. All they ever did was just go to a place, and just get the money, and then keep on constantly worrying about bills all these years, even though they've been paying bills for 20 years, still worrying about bills. So it's like this is the shit right here, okay? I ain't hating on no older person. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm just saying what it is. At the end of the day, they can't do nothing. All they can do is work now, okay? So at this point, it's a situation where everybody got to be able to be on even playing ground. Don't matter about age. Don't matter about who gave birth. Because last time I checked, one person can say, I didn't want to be born. Now, because a lot of people don't even know the concept of how we created ourselves. So get that out of. I got the intel. My people do. I don't know about y'all, but we created our own bodies. But look, so if a kid was polarized to be like, hey, I didn't ask to be born. Why are you putting these expectations on me? Basically, essentially, that you didn't even do probably, or that your parents wanted you to do and you failed or something like that, or your friends wanted you to do something like that. Your teacher. I'll tell you, these people are just regular people. They be having like things embedded in them that they didn't even know that they was conjuring up. But anyway, right? So then it'll, like I said, so them not doing nothing or having regrets and shit, they're gonna put it on you, right? Everybody know this. Like people that made videos, TikTok, all over the place where kids, where you're around like 25, 26 or lower, around like 20 to 19, yeah, everybody's cracking down on how it's like. And like I said, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. I'm not trying to like make a whole band to this. I'm just trying to explain what's going on so like we can all help each other like get on a better even playing ground. Because like I said, nobody really ever did shit. Y'all talk about y'all working, but do you have a business? Now, if you have a business, this ain't really for you, but at the same time, you gotta have good character towards your family. Don't be on that harsh military mindset, work. I'm expecting this, I'm expecting this. Nah, nigga, that's how the world got built over everybody, though. Like, they was doing, like, hard witchcraft, like, actual building the source first. You know what I'm saying? And y'all trying to, like, do it secondhand. So it's gonna turn into, like, argument, demon world. Everybody's gonna be mad because y'all can't get up out of what you're doing. You can't use it for something productive. You're trying to just do it every day because you got to pay bills. That's when you want to be productive. Do this to pay the bill. That's it. Pay the bill. But you got to actually venture out. Now, anyway, now I'm about to get into this chicken and the egg concept because, you know what I'm saying, this is one side of it. One side is, like I said, the kid can say, I didn't ask to be born. Okay. Now, the other side is the adults. All they're gonna pretty much target or like trigger their source from is how they grew up. So they're gonna say, well, I wish I would have grew up like this. I wish my parents would have did this. I wish this, or you didn't want to know how we grew up. It was tougher. So that's like the only sword. I swear nobody can tell me nothing. And if you don't do that as a parent, good. Your kids probably feel free and they feel like they can express themselves. Yeah, this ain't for y'all. But this is mostly suburban, rural, all y'all niggas. People that's on the government check shit, all y'all. Them type of people. Y'all, but don't get me wrong though. There be them families that's like they better off than everybody, but they still have the same concept of like expectation, and low key be, and then these families be low key turning into expectation into some sexuality shit, some rapist shit, some pedophile like molesting shit. I'm telling you, and this is all because we were taught to keep your mouth shut. And it's like, nigga, ain't nobody know God though. And technically, y'all can say people raise somebody, bro, but I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit ain't hard, bro. The only thing y'all be tripping about is money. So if y'all had the, this is what I want to ask everybody. So if y'all had the money, now what? Y'all, so is everything gonna be peaches and cream, or now is it gonna turn into another something else, aka space? Your mentalities. Are y'all actually there together? Are y'all actually relating, or is it fabricated? Y'all being around the bush, and then when the shit hit the fan, now y'all want to express this shit. I'm telling y'all, this is the same old, and then it be justified just because people go to work. Or people been having to pay bills as if like everybody in the world ain't doing that shit. Y'all need to stop teaming up to make dumbass worlds. I see y'all comments. I'm sorry, I'm just on a roll because this is something that's really it's bad. It's bad nowadays, bro. Like nigga can be sitting here applying, bro, and you ain't gonna get hired. And then you gonna have people around that's been having the same job forever look at it like, well, everybody's hiring. They're still building things around you. I see other people getting jobs. You're not trying hard enough. You're being a like all of this dumb shit. And it's like, ain't y'all supposed to be family? But that's why I be saying they be lost under expectation because they be looking at it like we got it better off than how I grew up. It's easier now. Yet, how is it easier? But things done flew up in prices, and this is the main thing you're mad at: bills. You can't even go eat. You gotta spend $200 at the grocery store. Nigga, $100 is $20 now. So it's just like, bro, like it's common sense. I ain't, bro, cause like a lot of people be taking this shit like I'm trying to say something like I'm trying to bandwagon hating on the old people or something. But I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Y'all just humans. I be low key like I wanted to live in them times because I ain't gonna lie, that shit was loose. Low key, it was looser than now. Niggas go outside back then. I mean, that shit lasted up to 2000 when I grew up. We was still going outside, but it started getting weird around our time because see, here's the thing. Y'all people born in 1970s and shit, y'all like it was shit right under y'all nose that y'all kind of like just was like, all right, no, I gotta just do the regular way. I gotta do the regular way. And then those that went too polarized in the rebel energy, like not following the rules, they'll be looked at as like the troublemakers, or the one that went in jail fast, or the one that got money because they sold dope or whatever they had to do. Y'all don't look at my big ass head. I got this tight ass goddamn do-rag on. Anyway, shout out to y'all, man. I'm gonna read them in a second. So now, like I said, I told both sides. Like I said, old people, they're gonna use excuses of, well, if you didn't want to be born, I thought I was doing the best. I did everything I could type of shit because I did better than what my parents did, whatever. Younger people are like, well, shit, if it's like that, if you want me to do this, this, and that, and I'm low-key trying, but it's not living up to your expectations, then shit, might as well not be born. Boom. Might as well just cut y'all off. I'm gonna go move away or just be homeless, aka I didn't ask for this shit. I didn't ask to be born. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's bring it together. Accumulation based on precision. All right. Starts with the emulation of spirit, right? That's not quite here living yet, right? I'm telling y'all the process of how we born. The spirit's emulating and it's searching for a host or a parent, right? Like a parasite in a way. It's gonna find the dad first. It's gonna hit him in the thought realm. It's gonna come right here first. So he got a thought, because right, men are ruled by thoughts. This is why parents say you wasn't even thought about yet, right? Sometimes y'all be having good words, but y'all don't be knowing what it mean. Y'all just be saying that shit because y'all flunked out. That's why y'all had to go to church too much. Now y'all don't even want to go to church. That's another thing, bro. Like that's literally proof that y'all know y'all was bullshit. Y'all don't even go to church no more. Ain't y'all supposed to read the word, nigga? Y'all don't even be reading the word. Like y'all don't know what the fuck y'all. I'm not saying to read the word. It's all bullshit. Especially if you don't know how to read in between the lines and know it's about you, or know it's about a certain group of people that went through certain experiences and then they use like God or prophecies and bullshit. But that don't got nothing to do with nothing. And they low-key knew that, but they still was trying to follow the old generation, follow their family. Well, my mama told my mama. All right, anyway, so yeah, you thought about first. You went into your dad's mentality, right? All right, boom. Now, sometimes the spirit can't stick with the dad. Sometimes the dad might just, let the thought go like in the wind, like how you can hit a thought and that shit go with the wind. Here's the thing. When you actually keep going and actually keep relating, you keep you keep influencing their thoughts. So they're doing shit. You're doing shit secondhand to them. So it's almost like you're their right hand man. So everything they're doing is based on you, right? Okay, boom. You keep experiencing, so you conjuring up more and more experience, right? Through the dad, through the thought form. So the more you experience, that means the lower you're getting. As in, you're going deeper into his worlds, his organs, his heartbeats. Then boom, what happens then? You get nutted out, right? All right, because you reach hell and you were able to have the key to it to get the fuck out, right? Ain't that what the Bible said? So then boom, you in your mama's actual world now. That world is kind of like this one a little bit because it actually has fluid. You actually have a body. See, in your dad, you had a body, just the mentality body. You got the light form body, the metaphysical body. Anyway, so boom. This is how you know, okay, your dad has something to do with you. So it ain't like y'all completely different to you, so you're gonna use your energy against each other. No, you need to know that he was just experiencing his world that you wasn't quite seeing it like from a human perspective. You're seeing it secondhand from him, right? Okay, so you can't be mad type of shit. You don't even know what they went through. So all right, boom, like I said, you went to your mom from there. With that knowledge, all them bodies you created, now you're going into your mom. Now you're forming an actual, because this part of us is like feminine. We receive our thoughts and we do things. The thought form, the metaphysical mind frame, so you got to think about something first to even move, right? So that comes first. So then boom, like I said, going to your mama, so you actually get in the energy of how you're feeling, how you're emotionally gonna be reacting and responding to things, aka you're secondhand reacting and responding to her blood, her world, how she sees things, but you're still creating yours. And thus you got your zodiac sign, you got your energies, your different alignments getting made up. And you're most likely gonna be like I said. So basically you're fighting your dad's demons and you're fighting your mom's demons. Because you're fighting the narrative or perspective that they see the world out of. And the more you really see it, you'll be able to accept and be like, damn, I do. You almost be able to remember like how you was even able to, like, it's like you'll remember your abilities, like, damn, I did do that, damn. And this reflects me because I'm like this. And my mom, I know how she is on the inside. And I see how she is now from the outside. Because, everybody don't push out their internal organs. That's why they're on the inside. I mean, not internal organs, internal worlds. Because if you release too much, this is why you got a shell. We got a shell to protect them, right? So you don't want to overly express your inner worlds. But you know that on the inside, your mama is really like this. So then, you know what I'm saying? You can put anyway. So then, boom, that's a way that you can kind of balance. Like, damn, I can't be mad at my mama either. Like, if anything, I should learn how to conduct my words better, to understand her better, convey my message to her better. Now, always remember, though, everybody need to get cussed out sometimes. All right. Sometimes people need to get cussed out, though. And it needs to be some heat. It needs to be some tension sometimes. But I'm just saying, this is when you say, but they're still my family. I still love them. This is when you incorporate this energy of trying to understand them and not just butt heads with these niggas. Even though it'd be hard sometimes, especially when they don't fucking know nothing. But it's like, hey, everybody don't know nothing at some point. We all here to help each other. So boom. So if this is how we created our body, then who's to say if it's the chicken or the egg? Maybe it's the whole circumstance in the first place. Everybody played their part. If it wasn't for that damn light, that damn spirit picking up on that dad to go through him, then the dad wouldn't have even had that thought to probably do whatever action he was going to do or continue to go on that trail of how he basically was harnessing you in a way. Not that he knew it, but he's harnessing you. Like, if it wasn't for you, he wouldn't have even done that or even had the urge to fuck your mama and nut in her to have you. So that's your part. Okay. Because it's not like this, like, y'all be making physical things as if it's like a metaphor, like metaphysics. So y'all be trying to use a form as if that's what it is. So God is this, or sperm is life. It is the child. No, it's just a form it's taken. The damn child, it take many spirits to take on a form. Nigga, there's every raindrop is a little spirit. I gotta look at it like that. Not too detailed, but you get the idea of it. Look at it from a micro scale and then a big macro scale to put it back so you could. It's almost like that damn that thing we used to do on school like the little columns, right? And you have to match them like that. It's like that. You gotta match that shit. So anyway, uh, since I'm telling you, this is real shit, bro. This is really how we created bodies, and this is how you need to shut the fuck up and stop trying to blame your parents too much. The parents need to shut the fuck up. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. It's really the like at this point, it's the older generation because we can only do so much, and then we just gonna sound like a certain way to them. We just gonna sound like rebellious. We just gonna sound like we think we know what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we kind of do know what we talking about. Cause it's like, bro, take your ass to TikTok, go to them 18, 19-year-olds, how they be making these videos, and they be making it simple. I'm talking about, boom, what can you say? So it's like y'all got older people gotta just get over it. At this point, nigga, just keep paying. Just make a new day. Make a nigga, cause when I work 3 jobs, bro, it's like I just made it like I'll be in my own imagination. You know what I'm saying? But these people be probably dreaming that they at work and shit. See, if you dreaming that you at work, you flunked out. I really feel like these older people be thinking they at work sometimes while they dreaming. But yeah. So y'all done deeply rooted yourself on the internal worlds, because your mind is on the inside of your body. You over here rooting everything into reality. And then when it comes to the grand scheme of things, you low-key just work. You just putting your energy into a little battery. That's the actual source. You're just a little ant. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with, like I said, bro, work, get your money, but y'all need to stop getting swallowed up in it and y'all be low-key mad at yourself. You mad at the government, but then all you can reach is the people around it. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Just because y'all can't reach the person to talk to. Y'all can't even talk to the CEO of your goddamn, of your company, my nigga. Like, y'all think y'all can reach these people, and that low-key be making people frustrated spiritually, I think. And then they just, all they can do is just look around and see what's not going right in their mind. Y'all niggas need to start focusing on the positive shit more. All right, let me read what y'all saying. Shout out to M. Kute. I fight. No gold mining no more or something. Maybe if that work was here. Shout out to McCulty. I guess, bruh. Jumping spider was crawling on me on my bed this morning. LML. Bruh. Shout out to the North Side. We don't have the same type of parents. Blah, blah, blah. When you were gang, it was no. Allahu Akbar. Damn, bro, y'all are flunked out. This boy came on here to talk about Allah. This other... Oh, shout out to Curse God. See, that's the type of people I need in here. Curse Goddess, where you at? Where you at? I wish I could look at y'all shit, but shout out to her. And then this other person talk about some weed. Oh, yeah. I know we don't have the same parents, but that's why I say, hey, if you don't live through that, that's how you know they did it right then. They most likely don't even be worried about bills. That's really and they actually have a real relationship with each other, like the wife and the husband. That was another point I meant to say. A lot of these people had relationships just based on like survival. So it's like they was just, and they tried to lie to themselves. So then it turned into like one person wanted this, one person wanted that, basically. But yeah, I have 13 employees. Nigga, come hire me, you dumbass. Fuck you talking about? That ain't even... Wait. There, not Tish. Wait. Cackling already. There's their top prospects to convene in their scheme low-key. Man, I don't know, man. But all I know is... I mean, I see what you're saying. I see what you're trying to say. I just don't be into the gold mine. I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what it is, but I mean, at one point I tried to collect silver and shit like that, and I heard at one point that you could like ingest gold and shit, and it's good for you. Because I know it is good for you, but I'm sure you gotta do that shit in small increment. Cause I'll tell you this, all of our bodies are fucked up on the inside because the food they give. That's another thing, man. Hey, y'all niggas need to make sure y'all using the motherfucking number 2 a lot. Cause these foods nowadays, you gotta circulate it. You gotta keep shitting that shit out, bro, or throw up or something. Cause like, bro, this shit is bad. But anyway, like I said, bro, the chicken and the egg concept, it ain't the chicken, it ain't the fucking egg. Because if it wasn't for the egg, the chicken wouldn't be there. And then if the chicken wasn't there, the egg would see that's a dumbass argument. It ain't neither. It's the whole environment. It's the things around it. It's the bugs that was around it. It's whoever caught whim of it. It's who all of that. It's all of that put it together, nigga. Y'all need to stop because then y'all think we over here spawning like Black Ops and shit, nigga. We ain't spawning here like Black Ops. It's a whole cycle process, nigga. And it take 9 months. Now for the male, that varies. Like that could take shit. You can get a whole thought like as a male, right? That shit it's gonna come down quick all the way down to your damn 8th house throughout your goddamn, you know what I'm saying, when you nut and shit. Like some spirits quick with it. A lot of these spirits actually nowadays is because they're smart. They done been incarnated so much. So they know the process of them being born. Why you think when babies is born nowadays, they can make facial expressions like nothing? It's like they know what you're talking about already. So what that tell you? That tell you that it was a process before you think, like when the baby went into the mom and it started getting bigger. It was before that. You know what I'm saying? And this is why people having dumbass arguments about abortion. Nigga, that's not even why y'all trying to make everything so gruesome and shit? Nigga, if the bitch want to do it, then let her do it. Now, one thing I will say, see, I'm just like, bro, let her do it. It's like, hey, people that created this world be fucking slaughtering their own people. Shit, you might as well slaughter your own baby. It sound fucked up, but it's true. I don't know why y'all be trying to be sentimental when this world was built off of army shit. It was built off of take over, get down or lay down, follow this rule, do this. Common sense. So now it turned into the more Western they got, like Hollywood, California, right? They turned it into more manipulation. So it's more, do this for me. You don't have to do real labor, but at least show up to where I'm telling you to come to. And then you're going to interact with them people, rub shoulders with them people. You're going to be in a whole trapped, like you can't speak out energy no more. That's what happened to all of these celebrities that couldn't speak out till now. Like, I'm telling y'all got to understand this world. They be like dog eat dog world, and they be like get down or lay down, or get like Dan Schneider, the nigga that made iCarly, all of these people is like, they're getting exposed for them wrongdoings as far as that power control energy. Like that age gap energy that he got the position and you don't, or you have to live up to the expectation. But that's gonna look like the nigga's a regular human. All these regular humans, so they's gonna come up with some shit that fits their desire. They can wake up on the wrong side of the bed and their well-being is in your hand. Is in their hands. What the fuck? See, I gotta stop with that. And I'm telling you, everybody does this. I can break it down with anybody because they be trying to stay in some form of weird power. Nigga, broke people, boyfriends and girlfriends do this. The boyfriend would try to keep some type of power energy over the girl, but it's usually the girl nowadays. So the girl will have some type of energy over the boy. You can't use the car. I give you attitude. It's everybody do it because y'all weak. Y'all don't be understanding. Like y'all gotta snatch that energy away from yourself because it's not even yours. That's how the world got created. And do you want to look like them people that created the world right here? Because they look deformed and shit like that. So y'all gotta know that. So how they created their organs, they already was in a fucked up space. They think it's all about taking from the world and have the world serve them basically. And they don't want to do no service for themselves. They don't want to do no service or care for nobody else basically. The only service or care they looking at is like, well, I'm giving y'all the book. I'm giving y'all the plan of how to do it. So why ain't y'all doing it? That's all they. Because if that was the case, nigga, why the fuck all these people on TikTok exposing how to do all of this shit, right? Yeah, there's people that don't even try, obviously, but I don't like staying in that world too much. What it is even if people do it, they'll get stopped. Like they'll get like a middleman to stop them, or like a gatekeeper. There we go. They'll get gatekeep. I'm just like, bro, y'all really over here exposing this shit, and y'all should have did it back in like 2016. Because now all they gotta do is make laws over it. They gotta just put a goddamn block in front of whatever is getting exposed. I'm telling you, they do it all the time, and that's why I be like, y'all need to stop exposing too much. Because low key, nobody even gonna go through what you're saying to do. How to do your little credit thing. Okay, the credit thing is true, but I feel like they're trying to make some shit up now, where it's like you either gotta erase it really quick, gotta pay somebody, or it's like you ignore it and they're gonna end up taking your money from under your nose, bro. Like, They doing some conniving shit now, and they really gonna look at it like, it's my money. It's not your fucking money. Like on Snowfall, when Reed took 73 million from Saint, and he gonna say, it's not your fucking money. What? You could have told me that back then if that's how you felt. Or y'all need to get out this gay ass energy thinking you can have people work for you and then just take that shit from right off the no, that's gay. Y'all niggas is gay. But yeah, I look at everything gay now. But yeah. Yeah, shout out to you, MK Tit. I just thought like it's my creation, not anyone's expectation, right? Even my own, because I can build myself to act well in the eggs my child hatched while my chickens I don't know about the last part, but you had me at first. Yeah. All right. I think yeah. I know what you're talking about. Facts. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe, bro. You seem like you got the right idea. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no church shit either. Like anybody can subscribe. I don't give a fuck. We all strangers at the end of the day. But we can connect with mentalities, give each other inspiration, or like help each other see some new information. Like damn, and not information like business or what's happened to pedophiles, some stupid shit. Nah, information is like for you to conduct yourself. And here's the thing too. Y'all need to know. Y'all be talking about, oh, this is just a distraction. This is nigga. The concept of that whole thing isn't to say, oh, don't look at this, look at that that's going on. No, the concept is too much going on. And the source is the fact that the people that be releasing this information or that has control of the information is the ones that's doing it. So from there, it ain't even nothing to look at besides they all trifling. That's like you learning, like, your boss, wherever you work at, is like been, let me see. It's like you finding out your boss has been like low key, like fucking all the girls or something like that in the workplace, and the girls don't do no work or something, or like they just playing favoritism, and then you find out. So it's like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? How would you react? Like it's like, oh shit, I forgot my point. I ain't gonna lie, but it's like. Yeah, I'll leave it to the air. Anyway, but yeah, man, that's pretty much that's all I got about this shit. At the end of the day, we all put into the creating the parts of whatever you did, you feel me? We need to start being more aware, conscious, more like knowing what you're doing, knowing that God see you. If y'all want to use God complex, like, you know what you did last summer type shit. But yeah, all of this weird ass arguments of energy, just know y'all doing a small version of what the grand corporation of America is trying to do. They're frustrated with each other because they had too many scripts, like they had too many plannings over the years that it's like it's not adding up. So one side want to do this, the other side want to do that, right? So at one point, it's almost like this. They went to Obama because they were trying to incorporate foreigners / gayness / it's okay though, because we're all people. We're all like Christian type of shit, right? But then that turned into, oh shit, now we got this going on. Like, we got infiltrators. Because, you know, these foreigners, most likely, they could have been some undercover people. They could have just reported back to their people. So then it turned into... And then this was when, you know, they was helping Americans a little more, like Canada. They was kind of helping everybody get, like, some plan to get health when they need to get checks every month, right? Okay. Then it turned into, who the fuck? Oh, well, he served twice. He served a whole 8 years. That lets you know, if he served 8 years, that means they was doing an operation for a long time. Like, that shit was building up, right? And this is going against, quote unquote, it's all the same agenda, but it's going against in little ways the way that like Trump type people are. So this is when that whole situation, it was like when I was in 9th grade, I think it was 2014, when the bitch finally tried to tried to, run for president. And, they let her get to that last point just for the world to be shook that Trump got it. And just for all the people to act like, yeah, I'd rather a man do it anyway. Boom, got y'all ass. Because y'all don't realize the blue side is more feminine, understanding. Not to say neither one is right or wrong, I'm just saying it's more understanding. It's for the people. It's the world. The red side is more masculine. Do it yourself. Go build it. Go get it. So now it's like, okay, all these foreigners are here. Guess what? I'm not talking about the Arabs that built smoke shops. No, well, they did that too. But it's mostly like the fucking, what happened? What was I about to say? The fucking, what happened? Oh yeah, all the people that's here that got incorporated here from foreign countries, they ended up making goddamn truck businesses or something like that. They ended up getting their people, and somehow they got a loan or something like that, and then boom, there you go. So now Trump trying to act like, oh, what is this? Even though all these Mexicans the one that fucking built the damn shit. Oh, now it's a problem. Oh, now you trying to blame sex trafficking and shit like that on them, my nigga? Come on, bro. How does that even make sense? Bitch ass nigga, you've been with Diddy. Personally, I can't even believe he would run for president, as if people wouldn't like find that shit out. That's how you know that people just be humans. You can say puppet. Yeah, he's following a script, but he's still his own person. So his ass just got too lit. Like, everybody dream is, I'm gonna become the president, right? You don't think that nigga felt good about that? So he just ignored all that shit he did. He thought, I was young. Oh, that was a long time ago. Nah, nigga. Because if that was the case, why these fucking people getting convicted for a damn crime they did 20 years ago? Nah, nigga. You ain't exempt. So anyway, yeah, so they just be trying to undo and then retie the system. Because they be trying to like fiddle with the energies going on with the world, how they're seeing the people react and respond, and then the things they prey on and talk about in the round table to try to like kind of keep control and keep humans reacting and responding to their shit like it's true and that it matters or they whatever. That's it. It's easy. Anybody can run a world. Y'all need to stop acting like y'all need to stop taking responsibility for things you don't have no business doing, but you also need to take responsibility for things that you low-key were bandwagoning, that you were low-key like amping it up, but it's wrong now at this point because you got proven wrong. Y'all need to stop being beside yourselves and just look at what it is, bro. Look at like, nigga, you can be a president, you can be a leader, but whole time, what does the leader have? It has many people around them, where you can see them, where you can't see them. So that means it's a lot of people putting into it, and it's just always an agenda. Agenda being a goal they want to achieve. And like I told you, they're just trying to achieve having some racist idea about like, okay, like they be trying to control y'all mentality, bro. So they trying to make all of them, the vicious, ugly energy come out of everybody. That racist, I don't like this energy. And now you gonna self-project. It's gonna ultimately lead to everybody self-projecting. People gonna be prejudging moments before they even see it. Motherfucking, you gonna have people like, bro, this one time I went to a damn lake, right? It was empty. It was this it was a couple, you know what I'm saying? They're probably like 35-year-old white people, right? They had 2 dogs. One was off the leash. No, both of them were off the leash. I walk my dogs off leash, and this is the first time I went to this park. Supposedly you're not supposed to have them off leash. I didn't see that, and I didn't really care, but I didn't see it though. So look, I let my dog out the car. She trained. Their dog gonna kind of start like running, but then the girl was able to get to him, and then hear them screaming, "Oh, your dog not on a leash!" You know what I'm saying? And I'm over. I didn't even mind him, bro. My girl's seen. I ain't got good eyesight, and plus I'm trying to feel the what's going on. I don't give a fuck about them, as long as they don't come in my personal space, right? Okay, boom. She's like, "Get your dog on a leash," and then she was over here struggling to put the damn, because it was one dog that was vicious. I don't know why you would bring a dog that's vicious to a lake, but all right. Vicious, my nigga? Come on, I got 2 other dogs. You don't see me bringing them niggas. But yeah. So, she put him in a truck. And then the dude here gonna do, "Hey, put your dog on the leash." I ignored him again. I was just like looking around. I got my dog right here. I ain't rushed to go grab my dog's leash. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm doing me, And I didn't even know about the rules. So then boom, they leave right after we come. Here come a fucking cop, a park cop. To talk about, he was cool though. And you know what I'm saying? He was cool as fuck. But yeah, he was letting me know, like, yeah, just, you know, when you're going to lake, just keep them kind of by you. And then obviously when you're outside of lake, you got to have them on a leash. I was like, all right, bet. I ain't know that. And I told them, I was like, did somebody call you? Say, yeah. And I was like, yeah, them people didn't even have no leash on either. But, you know, it's whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as nothing real. Because I'll tell y'all this. Anytime you get into a situation and, like, it's, like, too much out of your favor, then that means you things you're doing day to day that resemble that energy, like you're not like dealing with it in your own way, right? So then when a situation come and hit you, it's gonna be too much out of your favor where you can't even do shit. Now, this is spirituality right here. So now this is a situation where it was like I had control, like, you know what I'm saying? It was really fine. It was up to us to feel that emotion they put on us, like, I don't give a fuck, like. And that's what happened. Like, nothing really happened. These motherfucking people over here screaming their lungs out. They're not screaming at us, shit. But they're just like, you know, they're just trying to announce shit. So I guess nothing don't happen because, you know, they be thinking about, like, suing, law, breaking the law. They don't even be thinking about, like, the experience itself. They be like, oh, I gotta follow this. This is what makes white people witty. They're more about being witty, like, looking at the top part of it or something like that. Looking at it from a legal perspective or some shit. Anyway, yeah, so that's how y'all know, like, you know what I'm saying? The world, it's up to you to just turn a blind eye to, like, bullshit. Like, don't be letting people affect you, especially when you don't give a fuck. Y'all gotta stop giving a fuck a lot of the time. And y'all gotta let go of that old mindset of, like, you gotta be this way, you gotta be likable, you gotta hold the door. Yeah, I'm telling you, you gotta do little practices with yourself to tell yourself no, basically. But you just do that over time, and then you'll be able to be more aware of things. I mean, do that over time as you're getting more aware of things. Because here's the thing. You can be aware of everything all you want to, but then it depends how strong your spirit is, how strong your no energy is. You got to know when to say no. So you know yourself, and by you knowing, you automatically separate. It's like you like, whoa, I'm not a part of this. But now if you just being aware, you can just suck into anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so y'all got to look into that more, you feel me? Just keep that in mind so you can just become a stronger person. Don't let no, because y'all gotta know these people ain't shit. It don't matter what they got. You can tell by their character they ain't shit. When they go home, they don't even be fucking or something like that. Y'all can't even sleep good. Y'all ain't even got good, happy-go-lucky relationships. Y'all motherfuckers probably was arguing on the way goddamn to the fucking lake. Don't play with me. I know how this shit go. I don't care y'all got that damn Jeep. But yeah, anyway. So, like I said, y'all, don't be on this. I kind of was. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna make this video. I was gonna name it. It's a free for all. Everyone for themselves. So I can just talk about everything. I'm probably gonna do that on the other one, my other live stream. Free for all, my nigga. This is why, like I said, everybody acting all stressed. But I just be like, what are y'all stressed about? Y'all taking the government's energy. They're stressed. They trying to find a new system and trying to make it like seem like it's okay and fair because everybody can clearly see nobody can survive on their own. They trying to make a goddamn complex of families like staying together, which is fine, but they don't realize like families be separated because of mentalities. So you can be right next or in spirit position. So you can be right next to somebody. Anytime y'all end up getting ready to talk about something, y'all be both in two different perspectives. Like, of course, we all in two different perspectives, but like y'all be in different spaces. Y'all can't even relate. So all the thoughts he think about, all the thoughts this one think about, it always go off of each other. That's why I be like, they just trying to like, they low key just trying to depopulate and trying to put the pressure on family. So it's like nobody can ever build anything. Cause you're too worried about petty shit. I just always say, man, like, man, even if, I'd be like, look, what would you do even if you had some money? What you gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do, but what you gonna do? Like, you like, so you gonna fix all your problems? Everybody got their pleasures, man. Y'all need to start thinking like more gratitude, happy all the time. Stop thinking all up the ass. Nigga, you been doing the same shit. At this point, just know the world changing, so change your world, nigga. Damn. Hit the doob. Hit the little doobaloo. Cause that shit dead. And all this shit dead. But shout out to you, man. It's been typing up in here. Goddamn MK Tooth. Pay off the car, blew up, and done bought the same one. Mad out of pocket here. I felt that change. Yeah, man. Thanks. I bring in those kind words. Yeah, you are Hispanic? Oh, shout out to you. My girl Hispanic. He knocked a hole in the hole. Bro, you type a lot. But shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Yeah, my girl Salvadorian. Salvadorian. But yeah, so I'll be like, nobody can talk shit to me, man. Like I said, bro, only thing somebody in this demon world can say to me is that I don't have my own place, bro. And that's just straight up. And other than that, you can't say nothing to me. I done made my own business. I have my own fucking pet business, sitting or training. My 3 dogs are all trained. They're all big. Fucking, I can walk where I want with them, off leash. Fucking, I can deliver shit. I got a car. I can make money every day. I make content. Like, I got my own stuff, but it just sucks because that shit be based on clientele. So it's almost like I'm kind of like a salesperson in a way. Not really, though. Fuck no. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. It kind of comes how it goes. It comes like as the demand, as the people want it. Oh, and I'm an astrologer, but that demand been real low. Nobody give a fuck about astrology. And I understand. That's why I didn't really attach it to me like that. I just attached it to my Instagram. But yeah, I really just focus on the dogs now. But I can talk about astrology all day. I just need to look at it like it's fucking elements or numbers. 2, relatability, consoling or understanding your foundation, your duality, right? Number 1 is just the start, how you first push out and you emulate in the first, like, you know what I'm saying? Aries, fire. Number 2, Taurus, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And or you can just look at it as a perspective of temperament, when the season of that sign is, or something like that. Element, season, all that, whatever. Because fuck the sign. Remember, sign, and this is what be pissing me off about people. I'm like, how y'all gonna get mad because y'all don't understand how they built the world, and you gonna try to put something in a box as if everybody ain't tried to put something in a fucking box before because you don't understand it. Bitch, shut up. You just trying to look at it like it's a sign, and then you gonna be a devil advocate. You gonna say, well, everybody does it different. No shit. Bitch, don't everybody have different? Don't everybody think of sports differently? They all got their own perspective, right? All right then. But what are they doing? Sports. Looking at sports. So that's all what they're doing. So that's like all like one sign. But they're all doing it. Just shut the fuck up with that. But yeah. I just be like, hey, if you ain't into it, don't be into it. Because I know, I get it. It sounds goofy. Especially the way people be talking about it. It really make it sound goofy. But yeah. I just be tracking the moon. You know what I'm saying? The moon right now is still in Pisces, I'm sure. It's about to be in Aries, and it's gonna be a new year or a new start to the cycle. Not like it's the actual new year, but you know, the new start to spring. Because you know, this government or whatever, America likes to look at it like the new year is the start of winter, right? So let me see what the moon is. I think it should still be in Pisces. Oh no, see, it's in Aries. That's probably why I'm talking so damn hard right now. Oh shit. So okay. So look. So the new moon was actually in like Pisces. I didn't know that. So the new moon was like last night. So yeah, here's a new cycle, y'all. Just know, like, establish new imagination starting points. Like, y'all gotta have a new belief system. Like, it has to be a whole this extinguishment of that old way of thinking. Because I promise you, if you keep talking about it, you're not even gonna get the same reaction and response. Even if it's somebody that believe in what you believe, they're not gonna even know how to respond to that shit. When you see these Instagram things, these people that be giving, shout out to them, but people that be giving like homeless people shit, or they be acting homeless, and then, you know, they low-key got money, they just want to see who gonna help them, right? What they always end up fucking doing, praying or some shit, or saying God, Jesus. Man, them niggas don't even sound convincible. I can't even believe it. Back then, I didn't even believe people, but that was when it's like the word was still hitting. Like, You know what I'm saying? Now it's like you can't even get no adrenaline. You don't get no feeling. Because a lot of y'all be needing secondhand things to give you inspiration. Well, we all need inspiration. But yeah, y'all be using words and legions. But yeah, to give yourself inspiration. But that don't even work no more. Nigga, fuck you mean stay with Jesus. What does that even mean? When kids say that shit, oh, I hate when, because I'm like, they're the most purest people. Why can't these people just start teaching them? I'm not saying go against it. I'm saying make up your own shit. That's all I'm saying. Anybody, no, everybody knows around me in real life, online, anything. You cannot talk to me about like religion or just spirituality or how things are just are or God, because everything that's gonna come out their mouth is rhetoric. They gonna say, what, did Jesus walk the earth? Or is it a concept of Jesus? Is God the Father and then he was the Son? And you know, it's just too many arguments. Why you think they still having this shit? Because it's really figurative. All of those words were just really like, it had a emotions behind it. It wasn't really the word. It wasn't Jesus. It's that Father being whatever concept of being the totality of something is, or something that they're praying to as an entity, right? That's Father, right? That's their God. And then that had a son. That just means one little perspective of that entire God had a vision. That's it. You had a vision to be born or make the world new in your own way, because everybody's special. So you give people charisma, you give people upliftment, inspiration, but it's really just representing the sun energy, the actual sun energy. You know, and I'm a Leo, so I know that for sure. Everybody, you can uplift people all you goddamn want to. Eventually, your ass gonna be hanging on that motherfucking cross. As in, there's two ways to take it. You can take it internally, and you can take it as the world government type of shit. Because the government energy, what they mean is like, the moment you try to come out and speak too much about some new world vision that you see from your God, or you want to say Father, because you know this world be looking at it like, oh no, my God is more strong, my God this, my God is better, or something like that, right? So they just use that, and then they just saying like they created a fucking image to, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the opposite. So right, if you actually speaking against, I guess, the government, it ain't really speaking against, you just speaking the truth basically. That's when you'll get your shit hung. AKA, they'll probably be friends with you. They'll be buddy with you. Or you'll find people around you that ain't even a part of these, like people that run the world type of shit. They'll get around you. And then eventually, the people that actually run the world gonna like fuck up your character to make you look a certain way, right? And then that's when your own people gonna fucking look at you a certain way. Because this is what I mean by control. Because they know the mentality of humans. So they're like, oh, all they're going to do is just either distance themselves or try to talk shit like they're the know-it-alls to tell them, what are you doing? What am I seeing on the internet? Or, you know what I'm saying? It's just the same old shit. So it's just, that's the government way. But for you, it's just you trying to overly help people and they don't even want the help. And then you just going to keep trying, and then eventually they just going to turn on you. Yeah, I know that for sure. But this is why, you know, the sun energy, the Leo energy needs to calm down and just do it for themselves more. Not for a show, or don't get too lost in the feeling good about giving people upliftment, basically. You know what I'm saying? But I talk too much. It's The Reflector, here to reflect. Shout out to you. Go ahead and subscribe. Be on live more. I'm gonna speak on SpongeBob and how people are trying to hate on that goddamn shit too much. And basically this is just gonna turn into like, y'all just be blaming the wrong people once again. Y'all blaming shit that don't got nothing to do with nothing just because our kids watch it. Bitch, everything they released back then was kind of weird, but it wasn't pedophile though. Tell you that. It wasn't getting that. You know what is? You know what is? These goddamn sketch shows. These shows like that Nickelodeon made, you feel me? Like, even Disney, I'm not hating on Nickelodeon. But I'm just saying, like, y'all didn't get off SpongeBob, bitch. It's the corporation of Nickelodeon. SpongeBob ain't Nickelodeon, though. So suck my dick. It's The Reflector, though, y'all. Hee hee. Oh, shit. Trying to